This is part 2 of my conversation with Mr. Frank Harris of Dalton Alley, and he's better known as the Nut Man. So, Mr. Frank, we went to the bank yesterday, but before that, you said that Miss Hewitt is aware of your land. You have land, paying back for the land through the bank, and you said allegedly that one of the persons or persons that she knows at the bank. Do you know?
Yes, she knew. It seems though she knew. I think because she took me there.
Mm-hmm.
She took me there for I don't know if it's assessment or review.
The bank.
At the bank, yeah. I went there to when my
Son?
business was in trouble.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And this lady came out and I went upstairs and this lady came out and talked to me.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as I know, it was an interview. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And,
so why did she bring you to the bank? For what reason? To get a loan? What was the reason?
as far as I know, she suggested to me that I could sell the land
Mm-hmm.
for whatever it's worth. And I had already made my own
Decision?
decision about what it's worth.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Or
So,
she wanted to sell it for less.
for like, well, she let me shoot. Why don't I sell it and build a house on it?
How you could
House.
how you could sell it and build a if you sell it, you ain't gonna have no place to build a house.
Well, that I know.
Uh-huh. But the main reason why she brought you to
Borrow the money.
but the main concern is to just she has the interest of the land. So she knew someone at the bank. You were telling me she knew someone at the bank, and when you went there,
Same person that they given the
interview.
Yeah.
So did you have?
That is not the first person that
Person.
She took me to
Uh-huh.
that was interested, that showed some sort of interest
In the land.
in the land.
So was it someone that worked in the bank, or that was interested, or somebody?
No. This is another lawyer friend.
I was interested in the land.
Another lawyer friend of hers.
Wow. So
that she kind of introduced me to her doorman. I've never seen him or anything so. And he did make an assessment of the land, but I've never seen him. No.
Or you don't know what assessment they did? Only she knows that? They didn't really know.
No. He did give an assessment way below what I had imagined or.
Did you remember? Do you remember the price?
No. I think it's less than, way less than. I think it was about 100, and less than $100,000 or thereabout.
So it's just that she was looking for the money. She tried to find ways to sell the land so that she could get hold of the money. You could sell the money. But would you have benefited from that, selling that land? Do you think you would have really benefited from her selling?
So that's why you turn it down.
So she would have got, was it, in your opinion, because it's only your opinion, what do you think, if she had got access to sell that land, would you have gotten any money of that money? Do you know if you would have gotten any of that money? Or she would have taken most of it? I'm just asking you a question, in your opinion.
I know she would have taken more. Truthfully, I didn't think she was a dishonest person.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I remember Mr. Like I said, I spoke to her, and when I mentioned because I let her know I was aware of the land, and she said, "Oh, she has to get ready for." She didn't want. She dismissed me, and I think she told me at one point, "Don't mind you." So I think I could be corrected, like the impression I get, "Oh, don't mind you," to make it look that you don't know what you're talking about pertaining to the land, whatever,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So that's why I did my research. Now we went to the bank yesterday. That's a very interesting one, guys. We went to the bank yesterday. But the impression I got, Mr. Frank, and that's my opinion alone. You had your ID card. I brought my ID card with me. And the impression I get is like, and that's my opinion. The impression I get is that she gave people instructions when you come there, or you come there, people don't give information. That's my opinion, and that's what I suspected. That's what I was suspicious about. The incident with the alarm. And then secondly, when we went there, they were very hesitant. Remember yesterday when we went there, they were very hesitant. And I gave them my ID card. And you presented your ID card. And I said, you are there. We want the statement. And who has the statement? Not you. I asked them how much it would cost. They were hesitant for a while.
Yes, they did.
They were hesitant for a while, and
they were looking at one another, you know.
Yeah, but they knew, they knew who I was. So when they were hesitant for a while, second, I said, I was getting really angry about that when they were hesitant, and I said, this is the last part, Mr. Harris. We will speak about the homeless shelter. You told me that you went to try to get some breakfast and lunch. And what did he say to you?
I went there because
Have to speak up.
they told me that someone told me that they was giving out food there.
Mm-hmm.
And when I went there, they told me that I would have to leave my register, leave my name and number and where I live and so on.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the first time. And next time I took my name and number and an address and give them. And to my surprise, they took me upstairs.
Who they was a young people? Were they young people or mature people?
This is a young lady.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember her name. Right now.
Like 20s, 30s, 20s?
Yeah, about less than 30.
Okay.
And they had a gentleman to and fro between that.
Is that the same two people that we went when we went there at one time?
I didn't know, but I believe that there is a twin brother of
Mr. Safi?
Safi.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
So it's possible that he could be one of them.
So when you went there, what did it say to you?
The second time we went, I think they did give me food. They did give me breakfast rather, or yeah. And then another time I went there expecting it, and they told me that I'm not qualified. And
For food? You're not qualified for some food?
yeah.
For food? Not somewhere to stay, but some food.
Yeah. So I asked them, how would that be when I had food, I think yesterday or the day before, I can't remember when. And they told me that I am not qualified. And I asked them, why I am not qualified. And told me that after a long time, they told me that I have to visit
Welfare.
that department.
Okay, now, Mr. Harris, we went there today,
So
right?
I,
Okay, you go ahead. You go ahead. Sorry. You go ahead.
I told Marlene about that, and
Can you speak a little louder?
she took me by the welfare department, and they took me a little further down. I think you call it Country Road, you know, and did some questions from me, you know, from yeah, and
But let's fast forward. We went there today, the 8th. We had been there before. Remember, we went there a week ago, last week or a week before last, and they said to you, say you're not qualified because you're getting a pension, but your pension was going to we told you to went to
right.
land.
Like there's a mix up there that
but we went there today. I went there with you today, right? Now I want people to understand. Dorton Alley and where Mr. Safri is like less than 5 minutes walk to where you live.
Yeah.
Now, I rang the bell. The lady didn't come to me, but I asked her, I have a Mr. Frank Harris with me. And what is the, I tried to, I said to her, you said you're not allowed, you weren't allowed to get breakfast or lunch. So I said, what is the procedure? And they said, well, you're getting a pension. But I said to them that allegedly, I can't remember, I'm not going to sing, but I said the pension part is very complicated thing. It goes to the land and you're trying to get that resolved. Meantime, you have nothing. Meantime, because we guys, they didn't invite us up. All right. So I said, meantime, he has nothing to eat. I went to your place. You have some tins of food. I don't want to say what we had lunch yesterday and we had lunch today. I bought lunch today. But what I'm trying to say is that it's a homeless shelter, Mr. Harris. Homeless shelter. So Mr. Safi, see? And it is only my opinion. To me, that's being biased. You are catering only for the homeless. But what about the person like you? You have to live where you are. You have nothing to eat. So he does not qualify because, like the lady said, he's not homeless. You're not homeless. But you're starving. You don't have nothing to eat. You had nothing to eat in the house. You understand what I'm saying? A little breakfast and a little lunch, Mr. Harris, can't kill them. You understand? They said you have to be qualified. Then when we came to the door, you heard the man said that he has the $50 for the account. So I asked her, you're laughing. I just pick up on things really fast. So I asked the lady, do people have to pay? I had to ask her, do they have to pay to be inside there? Because I said to the guy, what's the money for? He said, that's for people that are 8th of July 2024. This is part 4. Mr. Harris said that he forgot to tell me something. What was it you wanted to tell me, Mr. Harris, pertaining to this individual who works in the bank, the Royal Bank of Canada?
He works in the bank.
I can't see Mr. Harris. Mr. Harris
had a loan from the bank and was in the process of paying back the loan, but I had great difficulties in repayment of the bank. And to my surprise, the officer or the bank manager dealt with me for some reason. I think he used to find out more information that was necessary. I'm not certain of that, but but eventually what make me feel something was wrong is that it seems as though he either was fired or resigned from the bank shortly after. And to my surprise, he opened a similar place to the information that I gave him.
I mean, he opened a similar place.
Selling nuts and so on.
Oh, the same guy that was fired from the bank?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, so you wanted a loan. Let me not cover. You wanted it. I don't want to laugh, Mrs. My apologies. I'm so sorry. I did because I find it rather hilarious. I know, my apologies. So you went to him because you wanted a loan for your company, for your business.
Yeah.
And
give him the information.
And the ideas.
And he opened the same thing with the same information.
So you gave he was the bank teller at this Royal Bank of Canada?
No, I think he was the manager or on the manager.
At the Royal Bank of Canada.
I'm trying to remember if it's the Royal Bank of Canada or
somewhere
the
else.
Bank of Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia.
But
So
I think it was the Royal Bank of Canada.
okay, allegedly, you could say allegedly.
Yeah.
And your idea is that because you wanted a loan, so you went to him because he was the under manager allegedly or whatever, and with your ideas, an impression that you wanted to loan from it, and then allegedly maybe he was fired.
Them same ideas.
The same ideas. So where is he?
A business similar.
Where is his nut place now?
Huh?
He still has his nut place in operation.
It's still there.
Where is it?
It's in when you go through Broad Street, right down there.
When you go to Broad Street?
Yeah.
The only nut place I know is a little alley by the church. Not there? When you go to Broad Street, I actually have a nut place.
And you go around the corner there.
You don't know the name of the area?
It's opposite. Actually, it is opposite the place where parents used to go to pay back the loan.
Royal Bank?
Actually, yeah.
Royal Bank of Canada?
I think it's Royal Bank.
You're not too sure, yeah, but sometimes people forget. We all forget sometimes, you know. So he has a place there, but you don't know the name of the place. It would be very interesting that I could walk past there, anybody could walk past there and see his business and could confirm exactly which bank allegedly he worked for. And so allegedly...
No, not him. I believe his wife.
His wife?
I have never seen him since.
Oh, you haven't seen him since?
No.
But you know his wife?
No, I don't know his wife.
You don't know his wife, so you just allegedly thinking that maybe that's the... Allegedly, okay guys, allegedly.
Yeah.
You just allege thing, assumption.
I've been thinking about that now.
You've been thinking?
For years.
For years? Because you see him have allegedly... but have you seen him at that business?
Actually, the same sort of business. Yeah.
You don't remember his name.
I don't remember.
You don't remember his name. Is there anything else that you want to tell me?
But that could easily check in a sense, you know.
Yeah, they could check. Anybody could check it out to find out if he has any connections with the bank, if it's his place or his allegedly wife's place, or if he hasn't had any connection with Royal Bank or any other bank that you would have gone to, and then. But I want to say, Mr. Frank, something. You have anything else you want to add?
Not right now.
That's it. But I will just move the camera away from you, Mr. Frank. Thank you very much. I'm just moving away the camera from Mr. Frank. I want to say something. I mean, you mind if I know I move away from him because I'm finished with the interview, but I'm right there. I want to say something to the banks. Now, I have a situation, guys, and I have to help this elderly woman who, if you all remember, and I would like you all guys, I can't do everything my own, and I'm very disappointed in myself that I promised her that I would come to see her, and I don't come. I'm not, because I have so much stuff to do and so other people to do things for. I want people to go and check on DJ Roger Dan's grandmother. She really needs help. She's 80 years old. She still goes to the land and dig up her own food. She actually sells the produce by the credit union in Belmont Road. That's where she lives, and the credit union in Belmont Road. And I would like you all to go and assist, like help her out with, to help her. Flo Digicel, she was paying a bill. She said she couldn't afford it no more, but now she has no communication with her family, and she thinks that no one cares about her. And it just breaks my heart, because I'm only one person.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.